sure you can tell by the title what this video is gonna be about. We are releasing another collection with Fashion to Figure. I am so excited. SRVxFTF Part 2 is here for you, and this time around we are releasing a holiday collection. Think glam, think exciting, think shiny, think stretchy, think comfortable, think chic, think looking good in the living room. I'm gonna run through every single item. I'm gonna tell you all about the sizing. I'm gonna tell you everything you could possibly need to know, and if I forget anything, just feel free to let me know down in the comments. I am so excited to bring this to you guys. We have been working on this for a long time. COVID really threw us for a loop with some of other plans we had for the year, but I gotta say that everything happens for a reason, and I'm super grateful to be able to bring you guys this collection right now. It is going to be released November 18th, which is in real time, that's just tomorrow. So by the time you see this, it very well could be already released. So November 18th, Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central Time, I'm tripping, 2 p.m. Central Time. And of course, I do have a code for you guys, so you can use the code SRVxFTF, and that'll get you 10% off on your order. And there's no exclusions, and it works from November 18th, so from the release through November 24th, which is next Tuesday. So if you guys are interested in getting anything, of course, it will all be linked down below. Before we get into the video, I just wanted to mention the sizing at Fashion to Figure. It is a traditional plus size retailer, so if you're not familiar with them, then let me quickly break it down. They have sizes 12 through 24. And like I said, traditional plus size retailer, so that's a plus size 12, okay? Which is really more like a straight size 14, okay? And their size 0 is a size 12, their size 1 is a 14-16, their size 2 is an 18-20, and their size 3 is a 22-24. So I am a very true size 1 with Fashion to Figure. At a straight size retailer, I'm typically an 18. At any store that is not plus. At a plus size store, I typically wear a size 16. So at Fashion to Figure, I'm a 14-16 on the money about 99.5% of the time. And in their denim, I wear a size 16 through and through, okay? So their sizing is extremely consistent. All you gotta do is figure out which size works for you. They do have size charts on the actual website, but I will be running through absolutely everything that you'd probably want to know, including my own measurements. I have my tape measure here. I did measure in the video, but it took forever, and I know this video is like gonna be so long. So my waist is about 36 inches. Here at the biggest part of my butt is about 53 inches. Right underneath my butt, just around my thighs, basically my upper thighs, is 47 inches. My bust is 39 inches. So I hope that that is helpful for you guys. I hope that you guys are gonna love this collection as much as I do, and I will talk all about this dress at the end of it, but I'm so excited, you guys. Again, if you have any questions, leave them down below. I wanna get into the video as quickly as possible though, because I have been filming for about 3 hours, and let me tell you, it is a doozy. So definitely check out the campaign photos and videos and stuff. I'll have them on my Instagram, and they'll be on the website as well. But oh, I got to include the family, and it was just so much fun. It was so beautiful. It was so like luxe and over the top. I loved it. And of course, I filmed a vlog to go along with it, showing you a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, the not so glamorous stuff, along with the glamorous stuff as well. So that'll be up on my vlog channel. You guys can check that out there. But without further ado, I would like to introduce you to SRVxFTF Part 2, the holiday collection.
Dime lo que tú quieres de mi coqueta. Sé lo que te gusta es salir y se suelta. Cuando baila reggaetón pa' mí que muñeca. Me gusta salir y seducir.
Okay, so I went ahead and increased our brightness here, guys, so that you can get a good look at the color and the feel of this berry colored velvet blazer. This definitely gives me like a Mrs. Hefner vibes. I'm obsessed with it. It is without doubt one of my absolute favorite pieces, both of them together from this collection. You can buy them separately or you can pick up both of them. Every single item that I show you will be in a size 1, so that'll be kind of your reference point as far as the sizing goes. So I named the blazer Worth It, and I named the matching pants Earned It. So the top here is a stretchy velvet. You can get a good feel here for the color. It's got that kind of richness to it. It is super duper comfortable. The entire thing has plenty of movement. It has a belt that comes with it that you can remove if you want. And it has one singular button here in the center. I like it together. I love it apart. The big reason I wanted this to be a part of my collection is because I love to be fashionable and chic and look like I'm really doing something, but at the same time I want to be super comfortable. I don't know if you guys remember this little ensemble underneath. This is the Mrs. Louis G from my previous collection, so obviously you can pair this look with something very sexy like lingerie, or you could go you know, a more modest route, and you could do anything under here. You could do a turtleneck under here if you wanted to, and you could do just the pants, or you could do just the top like I mentioned. We have a 1-button closure with a zipper. We have functional pockets. Of course, we have some functional pockets. And then on the back, it's just straight down. You can see the line from my bodysuit here. It is a thong, okay? The bodysuit is no longer available, but the pants are a higher rise in the back. And like I said, they do drag on the floor a little bit for me. So they're super stretchy, they're very accommodating, and the waist, for me, I still have a couple inches should I need them. Like these would be good, you know, Thanksgiving pants if I wanted to expand a little, but other than that, they're a perfect fit. And the pants do have belt loops in case you are interested in adding a belt, or in case you get the blazer and you want to take the belt off the blazer and put it on the pants instead, or, you know, you got options, girl. You got options. Okay, before I tuck this one in, I want to show you the length of it. So it is technically a full length, but it has like just an ever so slight crop in my opinion. It is very shimmery and shiny, and then it has the like keyhole kind of cut out going up the side here, and then from this point on it is sewn shut, so no worries about like things, you know, escaping and popping out here. Can you guys see that it has like a shimmery kind of pink going throughout the entire thing? It's all stitched into it. It is completely stretchy, so it's definitely gonna accommodate lots of different sort of shapes and sizes. So this is a satin skirt, okay? I think that it can be kind of challenging to get satin right for a plus size body, so this is a stretch satin, and I loved the addition of the material here in the front. So it is 2 separate pieces, but they are attached, and it's up to you if you want to tie them on the side, if you want to tie them into a bow, or if you just want to kind of leave it, if you want to make it kind of high and tight, or if you want to go straight down the center and kind of give it that like looser look. And it's really up to you, kind of however you decide to play with it. It does have a zipper closure in the back. It is knee length, so it's gonna go right above, well, for me, it's gonna go right above my knees. And it is a high waist. The entire thing is stretchy, but it's not like a crazy fitted, like you're gonna get like a super stretch out of it. I think it gives like just enough kind of movement, and it's obviously very high shine, and it looks very luxe and fancy, which I love. And so we paired it with this very sort of soft sweater. I loved the 2 of them together. I loved the mixture of the satin with the textured like ribbed sweatery kind of top, and it's very feminine, but like we're definitely serving some body here at the same time, so I absolutely love the combination of it. And the actual waistband, it's, you know, the material is all stretchy, but the waist obviously is defined, and so it's gonna stretch, but only so far. So I would definitely reference the sizing chart just to make sure you get the waist right, and then the rest should really just follow. Okay guys, this one we are once again serving a lot of body, okay? There's there's not a lot of places to hide in this dress. So this is the icon, and it is the most beautiful, super shimmery, super ruched material. So it is very shimmery. It has almost like it's like a silvery kind of sheen to it, even though, as you can tell, the dress itself is a like champagne kind of gold color. And it is I love it. So it is completely off the shoulder, and it does have the bit of rubber grip here to kind of, you know, latch onto your skin a little bit so that it doesn't come down too far, but it is completely off the shoulder. It's not gonna slip down your arms because the arms are fitted, so it's unlikely that it's gonna slip down your arms. My little trick, and the same thing the stylist was doing, is to attach a little bit of wig tape. If you are, like, you can use Top Stick, which they sell like on Amazon and stuff. If you're concerned with it shifting at all, or anything really, you can use it on any kind of, you know, clothes or whatever. You just stick it to your skin and then stick it to the actual material wherever you want it to stay, and it'll stay in place, you know, no matter what you're doing, basically. I loved the idea of just kind of really giving you this entire area, but the boobs still mostly being covered. So for me, my boobs are gonna remain covered for the most part. You can definitely fit some more boob in here if you want to. I wanted to name this dress the Marilyn, okay, because I mean, that was like the vibe I was getting from it, but that was like a little too on the nose for copyright issues, so we name it the icon. But the ruching goes all the way down. This dress for me, again, falls below my knees, but the lining stops about mid-thigh, so down there it kind of just drapes and hangs, and you don't have to worry about the lining rising up near the knees, which can be kind of annoying when the lining is super long as well. It'll cause the dress to shift a little bit. So the back is also ruched, and we have a zipper closure, and then again, that same like drape that we have in the front does go around to the back. And then of course you have the draping here in the front of the additional bit of material, and it just really kind of, I don't know, it just adds to it. I'm obsessed with this dress. I think it is absolutely beautiful. I was truthfully a little concerned that it was gonna be like too yellowy for my skin, but I really like it. I will say that I would probably bronze my super pale chest just so that it's not like so stark white compared to my face, which is what happens. The further down you go, guys, the whiter it gets, okay? So I would just kind of bronze a little bit, maybe add a little shimmer. I do like using like a body shimmer, like a glow. So like I said, guys, I wanted to bring you glam. I wanted to bring you going out, having fun. I wanted to bring you just a hope of normalcy one day. But then I wanted to bring you reality, girl. Like, there's a high likelihood I'm gonna just be chilling in the living room for this entire holiday season, which is totally fine with me. Listen, somebody get Andy Cohen on the line, because this is what I'm wearing to my Real Housewives audition. Sarah, you're not married, bitch. Half of them are not married, okay? I realize they have been married, but like, I don't even think that's a prerequisite anymore, okay? This jumpsuit is it for me. This is the housewife right here, okay? We have a green velvet material this time, which is obviously very holiday and festive, but at the same time, you could wear this really whenever, and it is all a stretch velvet again. This one also has a wide leg. It has very much the same sort of length to it. Of course, it is like ridiculously comfortable. I mean, there is nothing about this jumpsuit that says I'm not going to be comfortable on your body. The entire thing stretches. The entire thing is crazy soft. It is just such a luxurious feel. So it can open or really kind of close off as much as you want it to. Obviously, if you have a lot of boob here, maybe if you want to be a little bit more discreet, you would just toss on a like some kind of undershirt, something maybe lacy, like a cami or some sort. And we do have the tie that goes around it, and it comes off of the side. So this I absolutely love. This was a must to have it be attached to either side of the jumpsuit, so that this way, let me cover the boobies, so that this way you could really pull and define that waist. This is gonna give you a waist, whatever your shape is, having the material tugged directly at where your natural waistline would be is always gonna help emphasize it more than, you know, not having that basically. I do like to tie this one on the left because that's where the chest piece here is coming across. So it kind of looks like it's being tied by the belt. And you can leave them long or you can go ahead and bow them. Either way, you could even pull it to the back if that's what you would prefer and have the bow in the back. Either way, you're still pulling at the actual waist, which is what's going to give you that like little teeny tiny look right there. So it's so comfortable. There are no pockets or anything on this. This is pull it on. It does have a full zipper in the back, but again, it's so stretchy that I have yet to actually need it. But look at the way this defines, like, girl, look at it, 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 look at it. This is like, I can't say that they're all my favorite because then it's not gonna sound very genuine, but clearly I really thoroughly enjoy every single piece or it wouldn't be in the collection. I don't think I would be me if I didn't have a shiny romper option available for you guys, okay? So this is the shiny legend and I'm obsessed with this romper. Like, I know a lot of you live in climates that do not get nearly as cold as where I'm living in the Midwest, but I love this option, especially if you are in a slightly warmer climate and you wanna like be holiday, but you don't wanna be like hot holiday. This is great, but if you are in a cooler climate still, then I would recommend just adding a pair of like sheer tights to this and then that's all you need, baby. Again, we brought you a belt so that you could go ahead and accentuate that waist. It is removable. It is a stretchy material just like the rest of the romper. So you see how this stretches? That's how this stretches. The entire thing is stretchy. You have these rose gold sequins throughout. It's on every square inch of this outfit. The shorts are pretty good length. If you're, you know, concerned with having like a little too much booty or anything out there, really good length. They do have a lining on them. I have a little bit of static right now because I just took them out of the bag. But the lining is actually like attached at the hem. So you're not gonna have like lining peeking out while like the sequin is going up or something like that. This is another piece where I would suggest if you are looking to have a little bit more coverage in the chest area, you're either gonna wanna put a cami underneath or you're gonna wanna go ahead and just attach a piece of wig tape or double-sided tape, whatever it is that you have, and just kind of stick it to that and boom, you'll be good to go. The entire thing is lined, so it's not like you're gonna be putting tape on sequins, you know? I love the shimmer and the shine and the extraness of this, like the holiday of it all, but at the same time, this is actually just a really comfortable, like, loose fitting romper. So it's not something that you're gonna be uncomfortable wearing. And I've talked to you guys before about overstimulation with materials. I do not feel that whatsoever in this because the lining is thick enough that I'm not like aware that there are a million sequins right outside my skin basically. The lining does a really great job of avoiding that like feeling that you sometimes get of that like the itchiness of sequins and stones and embellishments and stuff. I don't feel it whatsoever on any part of this dress. It's a romper. All right, guys, this is a toughie on camera. I decided to keep it nude underneath, so I have like a nude bra on right now, but if I was really trying to like show up and show out, I would probably do black underneath, either a black bra or black lingerie, but I did want to show you the sort of covered up, you know, version of this where it still feels a little bit risque because you do have a completely sheer top on, and I named this one Opportunity because I feel like you've got some opportunities here, so you have some different directions that you can go with this one. It does have a mock neck. It is completely stretchy. It's a stretch sheer material, and then as you see all these little speckles, but they're all like silvery and iridescent, so it's so cool. It creates this like really shimmery effect, like you're glowing like a little disco ball, which pairs so nicely with this skirt. I call this one Mass Appeal. If you guys remember last year, I came out with the faux leather skirt as well. It had like a big bow on it. It was this whole moment, and I was like, you know what? I really enjoyed that look, but since I already did a skirt with a bow for this collection, well, not a bow, but with something in the front, that little added jazz, I thought on this one instead, we would do a very cute detail down the left leg here, which is all of this stone detail. It just drapes down your leg. Faux leather skirt itself is very stretchy. It's super comfortable as far as, you know, a fitted skirt goes. It does have a zipper in the back, which is exposed, which kind of continues that silvery look. I went ahead and just tucked in the top. I love the two of these together. Obviously you can wear it however you want. You can mix and match however you want. But it is like the absolute perfect fit for me. But the skirt itself is so stretchy that I know it could definitely accommodate lots of different sizes. I mean, and if you have like a faux leather jacket or something to go with this, or some faux fur, that would look so good. That would look so good. I wonder if I have any black faux fur, because like I would 100% be about that. And if you're curious on the length of the top, I will go ahead and untuck, and you can see that it is a full length top. It goes beneath my belly, and it is, again, just super stretchy, completely sheer, very comfortable. Dun, 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 dun. I'm not getting married, but we named this dress a forever thing. This is the only dress in the collection that I feel like if you're going to buy it, please listen to my notes on the fit. This is not going to be a perfect fit for everyone. It is literally not a perfect fit for me. This is something that we went back and forth on. I love the dress. I love the feel of the dress, the satin of the dress. It is such a luxurious dress, okay? It feels amazing. The length of the arms is perfect for me. The actual way, you might get a little nervous when you put it on and you have it unzipped. It does have a zipper in the back. When you have it unzipped, okay, because it does go all the way up to the base of the neck, this hole is gonna be like gaping, which you can have it be a little bit more open. I guess if you want, or if you have a little bit more boob, it might naturally kind of open it. My shoulders fill out the top of the dress, so when I'm actually standing up, the dress kind of holds itself closed, which is perfect. That was exactly how it was supposed to look. I knew I was taking a little gamble on this dress, having it be in white, but I felt like what other color could this dress have possibly been in? Like, white was the absolute best option for this. So because the dress is white, you are gonna be able to see more belly line if you have a belly line. So I think overall, like, it looks really, really good. When I first put it on and I tried it on and I was like kind of commenting on the fit and stuff, my boyfriend was in here and he saw it and he kind of looked in my face like, what's wrong? And I'm like, you can't tell? And he's like, literally didn't notice anything, right? So I was like, it's very much just a personal mental thing, but I loved the design of this dress so much. I wanted it to be a part of the collection. So we do have this high slit here up the leg on the left. There is a lining, and it goes basically to right where the little slit begins. And then it's a little bit long on me. With heels, it's still like an inch or two too long, so I would just hem it up a little bit. For the photo shoot, we had it hemmed, but this is a brand new, fresh one, and like I said, it has not been altered in any way. I wanted you guys to actually see the product as not as tailored perfectly to my body, but as, you know, you would actually receive it in your own home. And so with the waist, we still have that kind of pulled in ruched look here. We have the extra material, and then it comes into this little, like, it almost, you know, it looks like a little belt, but you can't like take it off or anything. It is attached, so that is a permanent part of the dress. It is a stretch satin, but it's not a wildly stretchy satin because it does need to have its shape. It needs to have its own structure, which is what it has. I think it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dress. And I've kind of been like racking my brain, like, whose body would look the absolute best in this dress? Like, whose body is going to be most complimented by this dress? And I feel like if you are busty, I think it would do you very well, because it does accommodate a larger chest. If you are broad, again, I think it would suit you very well. And if you have slimmer hips, if you are bigger on top and slimmer on the bottom, I think this dress is going to be like the absolute perfect fit for you. So if you have a bigger upper area, that's the problem for me. If the top needs to either be tighter or the bottom needs to be a little bit looser. Overall, obviously, I still love the dress. Like I said, I wanted it to be included, and I think it looks really good. I think for anyone who is, you don't have to be getting married, but for anyone who really wants to make that like white sort of statement around the holidays, which is a look that I personally love to see, this would be a really good dress for that. Especially if you're on the taller side, it's definitely going to accommodate a taller figure. And if you're not, this is an extremely easy type of material to hem. There's nothing too crazy happening on the bottom, so it would be very easy for you to pop it up an inch or 2 or 3 or 4. I don't know how tall you are, Joe. All right, guys, we had to have a little fun with this collection, so I present to you Baby Rae, and we named it Baby Rae. One, I had already written it down, okay? I had it on my notes app. It was already done. It was gonna be Baby Rae. And then my daughter comes up to me the next day and she says, you know that dress that we wore? You should call that Baby Rae. And I was like, shut the front door. Look at us right here. So my daughter does have the identical dress tailored to fit her. She has a one-of-a-kind version of it. And so we named it Baby Rae since we both have that name. But this is such a fun dress. It's such a fun look. It is, of course, it's a comfortable dress because it is once again a stretch velvet, which is, oh, it feels so good. And it gives you so much dimension with the colors. I didn't mention that so much with the other one, but like it really depends on how you're looking at it as to what color it's gonna look like to use. So it has that going on for it. It has a really cool little neckline. It's like very squared off. It has a little bunch here, like a little poof. A little poof at the shoulders. I love it. And then this has a piece of metal inside of it so that it'll, you know, keep its shape and everything. And then we had to do it again. We had to pull in that waist, girl. If you can't tell, there are a few things that I love and a waist is one of them. So once again, it is pulled in and like ruched, and you have the added material going across the front here. It is so cute. It provides a whole second layer across like the lower stomach. And then you have the big oversized bow. Again, with that like studded circular rhinestone like belt. That this one is in the shape of a heart, if you can't see it. So this one has the little heart in it. And then this one also has a zippered back. It is super duper comfortable. Again, it has plenty of space. It's such a fun look. It's just like a fun party vibe. Of course, even if you're not partying, which who parties? This is definitely like a brighter, fiery kind of fuchsia color versus the blazer I showed you guys, which is a lot deeper, kind of that like sexier, richer kind of color. So they, you know, they're similar in the fabric, but definitely very different in the fit and the color. Okay, look, this girl came to have fun, okay? This is a fully sequined dress. She is not the easiest dress to get into. You will probably need an assist. Maybe you could do it on your own. I believe in you. Do not try to get this dress over your head. I will save you the shame, the embarrassment, and the tears when you get stuck in it by letting you know that I tried it first, and it does not work. And I will tell you why it doesn't work. It's because this dress is very structured, okay, on the bottom half. So it has a hem down here, and you see how far apart my legs are? This is as far apart as they're gonna get. It does have a full zipper in the back. It opens quite a bit so that you can pull it on. You know, it's very accommodating, but the bottom half is fitted, okay? So just know that you're really sizing to this part of you, because the top is obviously a lot more forgiving sizing wise. Like there is a drape to it, so you can drape it forward. And you can kind of have a little bit of extra material here. You can actually open it. There is 1, 2 hook and eyes. So if you wanted it to be a, you know, more open, a bigger kind of dramatic moment here, or if you needed that space, again, if you want it to stay in one exact spot, I would just put a little piece of tape. But this one, for the most part, is pretty much, it's not gonna open more than this, so long as it's like your size, it's not gonna fall off of you. And then of course these sleeves, honey, the sleeves do not have that same thick lining that I was talking about in the romper. This is definitely something that you're gonna feel. It is a stretchy material. It's not uncomfortable, it's just that I'm aware that I have sequins on my arms. My body is totally fine because they have a nice thick lining throughout the entire bodice of the dress. This is certainly a dress to be seen in. You are definitely gonna have some eyes on you. It is a bright gold color, and then it has like the black accents. So if the sequins were turned the other way, it does give that deeper, sort of darker look to them. That's actually up to you if you want to flip them or not. Otherwise, you just kind of leave them down. And then of course, when you sit and then you get back up, you are gonna have some sequins flipped. It's pretty easy to go like that and put them back down. You do the same with your butt, and the length is great. It goes right down to that, like where your knees meet basically. This dress is a whole entire moment. I love the sleeves. I love it. I love how it like over the top and glamorous it is. I love how over the top this dress is, right? Which is why I named it I'm Funny How. And that is a reference to Goodfellas, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. But this dress makes me think of like what one of their wives might wear when they're all getting together doing their little thing, you know what I'm saying? Like this dress makes me think of like super over-the-top glam. Does this look a little bit familiar to you guys? We absolutely had to pay homage to my favorite dress from the previous collection. So I have dubbed this one the comeback because it is similar but very different. I love, love, love the look of black and mesh. So with this one we have our polka dots, but they are big. They are bold little felt polka dots. And then obviously you have the one sleeve that is fully mesh, and then you have the other side which is completely solid. And then this one you really got to kind of pay attention or you're gonna miss the magic here. So we have a turtleneck on this one. It's not tight or anything though, and it does have a full zipper going down the back. It is a silver zipper going all the way down the back. It goes all the way down here to where my hand is. So it's a pretty long zipper, and you have this piece of material here, okay? So I want to kind of explain how this dress works. So underneath it all, it is actually a bodycon dress, right? You have just this black dress. And then we have this additional layer of material, which is actually going to elongate the dress. It makes it go down past my knee here on the left. It starts here and it connects in the back. And then you have another whole set of drape going down the right side as well. And this one obviously is movable if you want to, or toss it, or do what you want with it really. It's kind of up to you. But this is how the dress was designed to actually look. So you do have it kind of splitting there on the bottom. You have the extra material kind of hanging off your hips a little bit. So if you don't have a very pronounced like, you know, waist and hip kind of situation going on, this is gonna help because it actually just adds a little bit to it, but it doesn't bulk up in the waist, it bulks up in the butt and hip area, which personally is not an area that I am necessarily trying to make any smaller, you know what I'm saying? So the fit though, I will say it's very stretchy. The entire thing is super stretchy. And then on the bust here, I do actually have a bra on over here. So I think this is one that you can get away with either doing a one strap or just tucking the other strap if you don't like the look of the strapless bras, or you don't have one that's very comfortable, because this goes up high enough for me to cover my bra still. And then in the back, you have, you know, the mesh. Oh, this is the little thing to hang it. I would clip that out personally. And then on the other side, again, it's being covered by the extra material. So it makes the bra situation a little bit easier in case you don't have every fancy convertible bra that's on the market, which I do, but I still like wearing the regular bras. Those are most comfortable for me. So you do have this little tiny bit of space here where you don't have any material to cover besides the see-through mesh. Even though it is a bodycon beneath it all, because you have so much extra material, I find that it's a very comfortable dress. I love this dress because it really does work. It works for holiday, but it works for really any kind of occasion. It's basically still just a little black dress, but it has a little extra jazz to it. Friends, this is the kind of dress that I live for. Like, this is so my style. I cannot express how much I love this dress, okay? The ruching coming up the body of this dress, the slit, the material, it is a red velvet. It is decadent. It is beautiful. It has the sweetheart neck here. Look at this. We have a lot of body happening. And the back, honey, we got the ruching going down the butt. It's a floor length gown, okay? It is so beautiful. It is so stretchy. It takes a little bit of finesse to get her on, but once it's on, it's on. You can pull it on, and it does have a little bit of like rubber grip up here to kind of keep it secured on your chest. And then of course you have this sheer sort of overlay, and it hangs off of the arms. See, we're giving shoulder. Hangs off the arms, and then it has the matching neck here. So it's that same red velvet, and then in the back, you have the two little gold buttons, and then you start the ruching going down the back, which is definitely going to accentuate the booty area. So I absolutely adore this dress. I'm wearing a size 1, obviously, like I am in everything else. This dress fits me perfectly. You know, I've had dresses that are just very fitted and ruched, and I don't think I've had like a long red velvet dress. Like, I would have remembered that. But I wanted to do something a little bit different in adding the mesh to it. I think this gives it a really cool look. And I know some of us are not the most comfortable showing off a ton of skin all the time, especially around the holidays if you are gonna be around, you know, just your fam bam. Like, I don't know if you want it all out there, but if you do, live your life, girl. I would put it out. I would put it out there. I really would. So this gives you the option though. I did toy around with this dress quite a bit when I first got it. I took the neck down and I tied it in the back. I tied it in the front. I tied it on the side. I kind of rolled it a little bit. I just gave it like all these different looks. Even just taking my arms out of the actual sleeve and pulling it back. Even this gave it a different look. So comfortable though, considering it is like such a va-va-voom, like Jessica Rabbit kind of dress. So I love it. I love it so much. Booty ruching is the way to my heart, okay? I just want you to know that. Look, you might think I'm crazy, but it's tucked in, okay? All I did was actually roll it into the neckline. I have the neck basically going around my waist, and then you just kind of roll it, and in the back you tie it, and honestly, I think it looks cute, right? And it's just like a whole different look now, and you have everything kind of exposed up here. So that's not the way that we designed it to be worn, but you cannot tell me how to wear my own clothes. So I just wanted to let you guys know this dress has got some versatility, okay? This is, oh, I love this one. Like, seriously guys, it's just tucked in. That's it. This dress has magical powers, it does. Okay, I know this is a holiday collection, but obviously we still had to bring you a little bit of denim. So I do have a pair of high-waisted skinny jeans in this collection. I loved the ones from my previous collection. Unfortunately, they do not fit me anymore, and I'm super sad. I still wore them yesterday, but they were like sagging on me. So it was about time for me to go ahead and revamp and get another pair. I have these jeans, which I'm gonna talk about in a second because they do have something a little special added to them. But first, we'll get into this top. This is the 1988, which is the year I was born. Yes, I'm turning 32, okay? Hello, Scorpios, what are you guys doing? Turning 32 on the 19th. Gonna be a big day. It's not gonna be a big day. I'm literally gonna do absolutely nothing. I'm thinking about getting some peppermint ice cream because peppermint's my favorite flavor of ice cream, and I never eat ice cream, and I think that might be what I do that day. But back on the shirt. I have been such a big fan of like exaggerated sleeves and shoulders this year. It is just, it's like a look that I really, really enjoy because it's so easy to wear, and it kind of does the fashion for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you put on this top and you put it on with a pair of jeans. You put it on with these jeans if you want, but you put it on with any pair of jeans and boom, like you already have this super elevated look. It does have like extra material underneath here, and that's what kind of gives you that little bit of elevation in the shoulder. And then the sleeves go down to the wrist. Really, they go to the hand. Mine are covering all the way down to my fingers. And then again, have another tie at the waist. Now, this is a fitted shirt, so there actually is a zipper on the side just to make sure that you can get it, you know, over your boobs, or yeah, over your boobs. I was gonna say over your butt, but that would be like a really weird way to put this shirt on. So just to make sure you can get it over your bust, but there is plenty of room in the bust. So the zipper is here on the left, and then you have the tie, and you can choose to tie it on the side. I like the side look. I like the very like squared up center look as well, and you can bow it or you can leave it long. The tie is the exact same material, and it is a stretchy material, so there is lots of room to accommodate different sizes. It is somewhat of a cropped length, so it's not like a full length top, but I feel like in the front it really does give you like a lot. It gives you a lot in terms of length, and then it does have the little hook and eyes, so you can choose to close it all the way up like this. This is as much as you can close it, or you can go ahead and you can open it if maybe you have like something else underneath, or you just want to kind of show the bra, or you just need room for your bust basically. So it does have some options there as far as how you want to wear it. So this pair of jeans we're calling off duty, and they do actually come with a belt. Now the belt is super studded. So while I have on the shirt, I wouldn't wear it, the belt and the shirt at the same time, because they're both kind of over the top. So I would wear one or the other. But the jeans are a skinny fit all the way down to the ankle. They are a skinny mini fit, and they are probably about 1.5 inches, 2 inches too long on me. But because the fit is so skinny, which is the way that I like my jeans to fit, I like a very tapered leg. Because of that, I wouldn't hem them. I had a pair hemmed for the photo shoot, and I didn't really think it was very necessary. Like on a day-to-day, I wouldn't hem the pants. We do have functional pockets, of course, and I think my butt looks pretty good in it, which is like a prerequisite for me, is like a juicy looking booty. So we have functional pockets in the front as well. And now let's get into the actual waist, because that is where things get a little different. Okay, so for the sake of the pants, I went ahead and put my opportunity shirt back on because I think that it goes perfectly with these jeans. Again, I still think I would do a black bra underneath, like, especially with this. I think, oh, I would do a black bra, or I would even do a studded bra, like, if I had one. If I had like a little Selena, like, bustier, you know what I'm saying? I would, girl, I would do it. So you can see that these jeans are really, again, guys, we're all about the waist with this collection, okay? You see that we are really accentuating this waist right now. They are a high rise. You can see my bra here, and you see that the denim is right underneath it. I don't find them to be uncomfortable at all because it has a crazy amount of stretch in it, but at the same time, they do have a nice like structure to them. So I don't feel like I'm wearing like pajama jeans, you know what I'm saying? That's really the status quo for me, and like bad jeans. So yeah, these obviously they fit great. I wouldn't have in the collection if they didn't fit me very well. They are, like I said, they are a high rise. I'm wearing a 16, and they are a very true plus size 16. Again, you can reference my measurements if you want to know exactly like what size I am, but tell me that this doesn't look just like cute as hell. Like, come on, this belt, and the belt comes with the jeans. So you get this fully studded rhinestone belt, and it just looks so good with these pants. And then the little like whiskers here, this is like my absolute jam. I like having this on my denim because it usually kind of helps to disguise any belly line that might pop up. I'm not like opposed to showing a belly line, but if I can choose between the two, I'm gonna choose for it to not be the most pronounced thing that you see. But if you see it, you see it. You're gonna live, it'll be fine. On the top, it doesn't have a button. It has a clasp so you can close it, and then it has the zipper closure, which is a pretty long zipper actually, so I like that. Ooh, I like that. And then one thing I love is right above the pockets in the back, you have the seams that come all the way up to the waist, and it just kind of helps to create that like little heart-shaped butt, you know what I'm saying? Like it kind of draws your eye in like that. I like that. I don't need to have a big booty if I can have the illusion of a big booty, okay? I don't need real cheeks. I just need you to think I got them, that's all. All right, guys, this is it. This is the last piece of my collection. This is my first date dress. I think it is absolutely beautiful. It is probably my favorite piece, my favorite dress for sure of the entire, dang, I don't know if I can say that. I don't know if I can say that, but this dress really encompasses all of the things that I love in a fitted bodycon dress. One of the reasons I loved Fashion to Figure from the very first day that I ever saw them all those years ago, and when I first started working with them, were their very fitted dresses. I felt like they were extremely figure flattering, and they have been nailing it ever since. So of course I had to have something in my collection that like it was just letting Fashion to Figure do their thing and show up and show off with a bodycon dress, you guys. I was a little nervous about this blushy tone dress because again, I'm pretty pale, and so it can sometimes be challenging to not look totally washed out, but I am in love with the color. I'm in love with the ruching. I took off all shapewear, guys. This is just me under here, and it is so flattering. It is so beautiful. I love it. The entire sleeve is ruched, and then it has this ruffle going down the side. I feel like a little dragon. It's ruched all the way up. It's ruched all the way across the chest, and then you have a defined waistline again, of course. And then you have this super pretty draping of like the mesh material here, and then you have, you know, more ruching underneath. You guys, it's so pretty. It's so feminine, and it's just like the perfect dress for me. I'm obsessed with it. I love it so much. The ruching goes all the way down the back from the neck to the bottom of the booty, girl. Like, you are fully covered. It is so pretty. It's my favorite. I don't think I can say that, but it is. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. I love it so much. And I especially love that I feel this good in it without any kind of shapewear or anything else underneath. I just feel like it's a very flattering look, and she's so beautiful. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and really I hope that it was crazy informative, because I'm sure it was long. Gosh, I've been recording for like 3 hours, so I hope I can squish this down to less than 40 minutes. But I really hope that you guys enjoy this collection. I had a blast creating it. I love working with Fashion to Figure, and I'm super grateful to have this opportunity again to get to collaborate and come up with some beautiful designs to share with you guys. So I hope that you enjoy it. And don't forget, the collection launches November 18th, Wednesday, November 18th at 3 p.m. Eastern on FTF.com. You can use my code SRVxFTF and you'll get that extra 10% off. And that'll be valid from the 18th through the 24th of November. So you can go and check it out, get you some pieces. If you have any questions at all, leave them down in the comments. And I really just want to say thank you guys for supporting all of these years, for supporting my last collection, but really just for supporting me on a regular daily basis. Even if you can't get anything from the collection, or you can't shop, like I get it. But I just appreciate everyone actually watching the videos and leaving nice things, and or at the very least not leaving anything negative. I really appreciate that. You guys are the best. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this collection. I really do. If you have any questions whatsoever, you can leave them down below in the comments, and I will definitely be around. I'll definitely be on my Instagram as well if you want anything a little more speedy. But that's all I have for you guys. I hope that you love it. I love it. I hope you guys love it. Bye.